Good morning, primary class. This is Miss Daniela with your Tuesday lesson in our story, Noah Builds an Ark. God was very sad as he saw people becoming more and more wicked. Finally, things got so bad, he knew that it was time to do something about it. It had been more than 1,000 years since he had made our beautiful world. That seems like a long time to us, but it was such a short time for them. The Holy Spirit had spoken over and over to the mind of each person, but only a few had listened. Genesis 6, verses 5, 11 through 13 tell us. Let me get there. Okay, verse 5 said, "And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." That means all the time. And 11 through 13 say, "The earth was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said to Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth." It tells what people were like. To find out what God finally said, we'll read the first part of verse 3. Where's verse 3? "And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 17 tells what God decided to do. God gave them 120 years before he would destroy the earth, or all the people. Verse 17 says, "And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and every living thing that is in the earth shall die." Oh, that's pretty destructive. He would send so much rain, it would make a flood that would cover the whole world, even the tallest mountains. Now, who did God choose to help him? It was Noah, that's right. Who was Noah, and what does the Bible say about him? Verse 8 and 9 will tell us that. Keep going back and forth. And my Bible has study notes in between the two, so I have to turn 2 pages to go back one verse. "But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God." Remember how Enoch walked with God? That's right. He reminds us of Enoch. What did God tell Noah to do? In verse 14. Back 2 pages again. "Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch." And then he told him just how to do it. He would have to gather all the things he would need, and he would have to hire men to help. It was 120 years before the ark was finished. As the workmen built it, crowds of people came to watch, and all the time, day after day, and year after year, Noah preached and warned the people about the flood that was going to come. Verse 22 tells us that. "Thus did Noah according to all that God had commanded him. So did he." By the time the ark was finished, everybody in the world knew about the boat that Noah was building, and everyone knew of his warning about the flood coming. But almost all of them just laughed and made fun of him. They thought he was crazy. What do you think it means to walk with God? Like Enoch and Noah did? Can people do that now? Can children? What are some examples of how? Try and remember, and I'll ask you when we have Sabbath school this week.